Welcome to the first and, well, let's be honest, probably only episode of the DanAdams Outdoor Show. Today we'll be heading to Birch Creek Reservoir, a place in northeastern Utah, kind of just east of Cache Valley. Birch Creek Reservoir is managed by the Utah Department of Natural Resources for tiger trout. We're going to do our best. We're going to try a little fly fishing on top, a little fly fishing down underneath, and if all else fails, we'll probably crack out the worms. So stay tuned. I'd like to give acknowledgments for this episode of the DanAdams Outdoor Show. Our transportation will be provided or sponsored by Chevrolet. This is a 93 Chevy heavy half-ton, the heavy Chevy, also known as Jimmy, Raymond. Came from my dad. Been driving it for several years. I'd like to give a special thanks to our host, fishermen, cameramen, crew, and attractive stunt doubles, DanAdams. Birch Creek Reservoir, as I mentioned, is located in northeastern Utah. Some of the locals may find it a little bit inhibitive to drive out to Birch Creek. It's really not that difficult though. You can head up Weber Canyon and over Trapper's Loop into the Ogden Valley, or up Ogden Canyon, past Pine View. You go around the back as if you're headed to Kazi Dam, but you'd head up over Monte Cristo, a very popular snowmobiling destination in the wintertime. The pass to Birch Creek Reservoir closes every winter, probably sometime around the 1st of December. Opens back up April, May, whenever they can get the roads cleared. So Birch Creek doesn't sustain quite as heavy of angling pressure as some of the other reservoirs. Driver's a little distracted. But it does, like I mentioned, have quite a good population of tiger trout, and these fish are pretty big. I have not really ever caught small fish, not really had hot fishing much in terms of quantity, but the quality is definitely there, and we're going to give a few things a try today that I have not tried in the past, and I better go so we don't get in an accident and we make it to our destination. The drive up over Monte Cristo is quite a scenic one. The roads are peopled with aspen and pine when we get a little higher up. Of course, the sagebrush, maybe something you got to deal with. But yeah, very beautiful drive. Not too hard on the vehicles. It is a little bit of an elevation increase. I might be able to get you specs on that, but both my hands and feet are tied up right now. Mr. Blaupunkt has skipped out on us, so we keep ourselves entertained on these drives. I'd like to give a shout out to one of my favorite musical groups, one that I commonly cover to myself and now to you, Murder by Death. Probably getting close to Summit now, and the songs continue. Into the woods with a pack and a blade, a cigar tin. Approaching Birch Creek Reservoir, we are on the other side of Monte Cristo, and as you can see, it's quite a bit more barren over here. Use caution because this is open range, so there are cattle roaming freely. Here, just a few miles before Woodruff will pull off, and we got just less than a mile of dirt road. There's a lower pond drainage ditch thing. I fished in it for about 10 minutes. Never caught anything. And then the reservoir's up above. We're about to grab that turnoff here in a minute. Meet me in the valley. See me pass on the street. Lower one. When I was up here about 2 weeks ago, it was a good deal higher. It was definitely at the high water mark. Again, no idea what kind of fish are down here. I mean, there's got to be something volunteering from the dam, but you can see up there on the horizon, there's a little shack. That is the dam. However, we're going to go around the back way because I got my pontoon boat and I really don't want to hump it up the hill. I've never come this way before, but we're about to find out what happens. So we done turned around. I've seen people camp up on top of that hill and then you can walk down to the water. But yeah, this road's pretty hairy. I need a Jeeper for sure. I don't want to underestimate the heavy Chevy, but you'll see here in a minute. This road's kind of hairy here, and it's not even that steep. I did kick her into 4-wheel drive, but yeah, this is a little bit messy. I mean, it's not real bad, but yeah, you can see that I definitely need both hands for this. Seems we've got some company here back on the road. I'm not trying to piss off anybody's mother. Oh, he had a little turn to push out. How about that cute little guy? You see Mama comes. Oh, jeez. This is just a barnyard, isn't it? You see Mama looking at me saying, "What are you doing messing with my kids?" And then she moves at the kids saying, "What you doing playing on the road, Willie? Get on back here." See, but we're protected from the cows where we park. A friendly cattle guard, as long as we stay friends. Looks like we got the place to ourselves, boys. Oh, just kidding. We got a hider. As you can see, that's going to be a little bit of a hustle to get my pontoon rooney up that hill. We got to take it a piece of time. We'll do it. I've not ever seen another pontoon up here, or a float tube for that matter. I'm sure there have been. But yeah, the answer to the boat question is absolutely. If you got several strapping lads to carry it up the hill. All right, we're gonna do our product or our gear checklist. Go through some of the stuff I'm carrying and using. I love navigation consideration. Brought to us by Garmin, the Oregon 450T. Topographical maps pre-installed. Love this thing. Don't exactly need it on the water, but if we get any rampage later, we'll go ahead and use that. Kill the power for now. Catering considerations brought to us by General Mills, as well as I got some granola bars over there. Security brought to us by Marksman and his floral vase filler marble friends. Other protection brought to us by Coppertone. On to the good stuff. Got the old fishing rod in there. That's my spin rod. Ugly stick, fly rod in here. We'll unpack that later. So St. Croix got from Grandpa. The new gear for this trip is the Okuma fly reel. Impressed with it so far. Last night I loaded on sinking line. Got a nice action, very adjustable drag. $35 at Sportsman's Warehouse. Various other things. Flies, I get another reel in there. Another fly reel. Oh, and the spin reel that I have fallen in love with. Maybe we'll find it here. Should be the Shimano Sienna. Absolutely love this thing. Again, about $35. Compact, ultralight, excellent cast. And the St. Croix, this is my old fly reel. I can already tell that Okuma is a lot better than this one. Various other things, boat anchor, got the worms, the backup plan. I'm typically a Rapala fisherman, but we're going to try out the dragging some flies today. And this is going to take a little while to get up the hill. Well, made it. It's going to take about 20 minutes. Maybe I need to invest in the featherweight. Didn't break a swell though. Down the middle of the water. We'll be fishing soon. Out on the water. It is generally pretty windy here. We got the trusty St. Croix. This is an old fly rod. I don't know if you can read that. This is a fiberglass fly rod as opposed to the new graphite ones. Admittedly, I am a spin fisherman. But we're going to try the old double up, woolly bugger, and this little beadhead nymphy thingy. Not sure how well you can see that, but we'll go out, paddle around, give her a try. Status update. Back to the truck. What a nasty, windy beast. As I said, first, maybe the last episode. Not sure about that. Definitely the last episode at Birch Creek. Now it's raining. Where does rain come? I guess I don't mind, but still got plenty of daylight left. Heading to the Uintas. We have arrived at Meek's Cabin Reservoir in the edge of the Uinta Mountains. This is on the Black Fork drainage, and we'll see what happens. It's a little stormy, but that's what's coming in, so I think we're all right. It's sprinkling a bit, but nothing major. So really nice we're able to park this close to the water. So out here on Meek's Cabin, and today is just not our day, is it? Rain's starting again. I better get to paddling. So that was it. Headed back. I guess didn't want to go for the third strike. Bad wind at Birch Creek. Wind, hail, and rain at Meek's Cabin. And it doesn't look like Marsh Lake's in too good a shape. Looks pretty hairy over there. So sometimes you just gotta know, and enough is enough. Double rainbow all the way, double rainbow. Whoa, so amazing.